So I just want to start I want to context this with like, I'm not shaming anyone for like their lifestyle choices, but like, I really do want to like write about this because it's something I've been seeing for so long. And I feel like there is no one really to speak out about it. And I do feel like there are a lot of like adolescent Black girls who are just trying to like understand things. And I just think like we need to put some context to stuff. Just for myself personally, having all my whole life, I've been like more prone to conservatism than liberalism, especially when it comes to like raw sexuality. But there's this assumption that because of like a way that I dress, which is basically, I feel like I mostly just dress for my job, or yeah, I dress for like where I'm going. If I'm going to exercise, I dress for the gym. If I'm going to the park, I dress for the park. I'm not wearing like things that are out of season in season, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but like, so Kaylani has a new girlfriend who's this girl. She's like a basketball player. They both look very gay. This is not a slight, but it's so urban. Like both of these pictures, I feel like really, 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 how do I say, like encapsulate like the urbanness and the like, it's counterculture in a lot of ways. And if you personally identify with Kaylani's story, I think there are some positive things about her, like her expressing her feelings on camera. But I do want to say this. If you're like a young girl, especially like a young Black girl who's watching Kaylani and believing that she's like a role model or an idol, I would just say you're treading a fine line into like lesbianism, and not even in a joking way, because like all of that music and all like all of the stories that she's telling are about like being in love with another woman, and that's not a bad thing. I'm just simply saying, if that's not your experience, then if you're consuming a lot of your time and consuming a lot of her content that's giving you these like messages of like, I am this way, I look this way, I like these girls, I do these things, then you're missing out on the experiences that have to do with like traditional relationships with men, because you're so focused on having a relationship with a woman.